Okay, hello, and welcome to the channel. We are going to talk about certain products and how they work. So my husband and I'm going to liken this to something. There comes a point where you go, okay, is this product the best product on the market? Sure, maybe. Is it really good in the application that I'm using it in? Yes. Is there a product of equal value as far as the actual usage of it? Yes. So, is it cheaper? Also, yes. So we're going to kind of be comparing emulsifying wax NF and Btms50 in both a wash-off product and a leave-on body cream, hand cream, emulsified body butter type situation. I've used Btms50 in my sugar scrubs, and somebody was like, hey, that's a wash-off product. I don't know that I feel like unless you're putting it in hair care, I don't know that you're kind of wasting your money. That would be better suited for a leave-on product. I said, okay, I'll look at, I had both. So I'm like, all right, well, let's try both of them. And to be honest with you, there is a huge difference in cost. A pound of emulsifying wax NF costs $8. A pound of Btms50 costs almost $30, right? So quite literally, it is 3 times more expensive to do Btms50 than it is to do emulsifying wax NF. 3 times as expensive. Okay, and when we're talking about specific products, and the Btms50 is harder to come by than the emulsifying wax NF. I literally looked this up last night. It is harder to find Btms50 than it is emulsifying wax NF. Almost every company has some version of emulsifying wax NF, even if they don't call it that. Okay, so here's the deal. In the body butter, I used the exact same recipe. Everything was identical. The only thing that I did differently was switch out the Btms50 for the emulsifying wax NF, and then I tested them for 2 or 3 days each on the emulsified body butter, and to be honest with you, I actually liked the NF better. It was lighter, it was as moisturizing as the Btms50. It was, the Btms50 did seem to last a little bit longer on my hands, as far as like I woke up the next day, I'm like, damn, that's nice, right? And the emulsifying wax NF was not considerably different, right? And to be honest with you, the only reason I put it on right before bed and I noticed it in the morning before I had washed my hands. Once I washed my hands, there was literally no difference between the two. And the same goes for the emulsifying wax NF. I put it on before I went to bed. I woke up the next morning and like, dang, my hands have never ever been as healthy as they currently are. My skin has never been this healthy, ever. Usually by now, and up until about a month ago, a couple weeks ago, I wasn't using hand cream except occasionally. And it was that really slimy stuff in the green and white container you get from the Cetaphil. It's either Cetaphil or the other one. But it was slimy and greasy, and I hated it. So I wanted to make something of my own. Quite frankly, I'm going to be making an emulsified body butter that's unscented and putting that out there because I know that a lot of people are really, really sensitive to smells and or just don't like to smell like stuff. And so I want to offer that product. It's definitely something that's going to be in the product lineup, is unscented, all the things, right? Because some people want to use handmade soaps, but there's fragrance or there's essential oils or there's whatever in there. And quite frankly, I think this cream on a face would be so good. I just haven't tried it because of the scent, and I am kind of sensitive to smells on my face. So at this point, I will say I just don't think that I think there becomes a point of diminishing returns, and it's just not worth it's not 3 times as good. And so I think that if you are looking to make emulsified body butters, yes, Btms50, if you already have that because you're using it in other products, don't go out and spend extra money on a whole nother product. But if you're already using emulsifying wax NF, you don't need to go spend money on Btms50 just to make your body butters. And the recipe that I got started with and am starting to tweak a little bit to my own liking is the one from Humble Bee and Me. It's the easy emulsified body butter recipe. I'll leave a link in the description box below. It is so good. And she uses a couple different things. I just used stuff I had on hand. I had avocado oil on hand. I had apricot oil as well, but I wanted to use my avocado oil. And I had Btms50, and I don't even think she tells you to use either of those products, but I had Btms50 and I had emulsifying wax NF, and so I tried the same recipe with both of those. And then I just scaled it based on the percentages and put in my own stuff. Highly recommend that recipe. I highly recommend giving it a try. It was so crazy fluffy. The other thing that's happened to me with Btms50 that's never happened with emulsifying wax NF is I've had it not emulsify. When I made the emulsifying body butter with the Btms50, it took forever. Because my stick blender, it wasn't fluffy enough for my stick blender, and I ended up having to use my hand mixer with the whisk attachment, and it took so long to get it right. And that has also happened with me with emulsified sugar scrubs, where it just never emulsified. It just completely separated and never emulsified. So that's something, and I've not had that problem. Emulsifying wax NF has worked every single time I've tried it. Like every time without fail, boom. And so for something that's 3 times as expensive, I would assume and I would expect it to perform better than it has. So maybe take that into consideration as well. Let's see if there's anything else in other products I wanted to talk about right now. I don't know. I don't think so. I hope that this was helpful. I hope that it saves you some money. And the cheapest place that I have found as of right now to get emulsifying wax NF is Nature's Garden. It's $8 for a pound, and it I think they call it emulsifying wax traditional, and they also sell it in smaller quantities, because I think I got like a 1 ounce or a 2 ounce for just a couple dollars. So start with that one, see if you like it. If you do, great, then go back for more. If you don't, obviously go elsewhere. The cheapest place, or the place that have the smallest quantities that you could try out for the Btms50, I got it from Brambleberry. So, and their 1 pound price is comparable to other places that I found. So that might be an okay place to buy that. It's just an expensive product, period. And I would do those when you're already ordering other things, right? So wherever you're getting it, maximize your shipping dollars and go ahead and get a sample of it. I think I got this acetyl alcohol from Brambleberry also. I think that was the only place that I could find it, and I was already ordering from. It's really expensive off Amazon, so I don't think that I would recommend that unless you are absolutely on a super hard deadline and you've just run out and it's going to take 2 weeks because you had to order it from Brambleberry. It's going to take 2 weeks to get to you. Then maybe go on Amazon, but you will get a much better deal if you don't do that. And I'm sure there are other places that ship faster that also have that product, so you'll just have to kind of look around. I know that they do not have it on Nature's Garden because I looked today. Yeah, so I hope you guys have a good day. I hope that this was helpful, and I'll talk to you later. See ya. Bye.